Hey Art Neil, this is Nick from Prestman doing a video walkthrough of the 2019 Ford F-250. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to walk inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly, and then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay. So first impressions, this thing is sick, not gonna lie. Normally you expect to see some rock chipping, a bunch of stuff up here, but we're really not seeing much. You have one small one right here, and it looks like that's about it. So very good stuff up front, but let's start going around and see if there is anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. So tires on here, you still got loads of life left in those, so that's nice. You got your running boards down here. This will unlock it for you. You have your stuff up here. So you got your codes and whatnot. Just good stuff. You have a couple small things in here. You got one, two. Oh, never mind, that's coming off. Just two. So you got one very, very small thing right in here. And then a very, very small one right in there. So really minor stuff in the exterior here. And here you got your hitch and all that jazz. Let's pop this. So you got your dampened tailgate as well, so that is nice. And then your, your lining, your plugs, all the fun stuff. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else. So yeah, I mean, as far as the exterior goes, looks very, very good. Well, let's hop inside and see what we can find in there. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it on, and when I do, I'll leave the camera up here on the dash, so if there's any kind of warning lights or whatever weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got one warning light up right now, which is the seatbelt light, which is correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, everything looks great. Tire pressure is good to go. Let's check everything on here, all the truck info, solid stuff. So, perfect. Okay, so everything looks solid up there. As far as the interior goes, you're probably already pretty familiar, but you're gonna have heated seats, cooled seats. Obviously, we're gonna favor heated seats this time of year. Let's make sure the AC is working. All right, okay, wow, yes. AC is definitely working, that's awesome. Make sure audio works. Perfect, perfect. Other stuff you're gonna have in here, you're going to have obviously your audio controls. Let's turn that down. So you can connect with your phone or with the radio. You got climate, phone, navigation system. You can download more apps if you feel so inclined. And then up here is where you'll have control over your heated steering wheel and so on and so forth. So plenty of fun stuff to play with up there. Down here you're gonna have some plugins and some extra space, so that's pretty fun. Then you also are gonna have your cup holders, extra space here and there, and here as well. You're also gonna have an extra plug-in down there. Up top you have a large sunroof, moonroof, which, let's be honest, it's not the most useful feature, but they're really, really cool. Growing up, I had a friend with a mom who had a sunroof. That thing was so freaking cool. I really, really like sunroofs. So anyway, as far as the interior goes, here's your receipt from the inspection. Anyway, as far as your interior goes, it looks phenomenal. It looks brand new. All the way around, looking brand new. So that is awesome. Anyway, we can go over features all day. There's all kinds of fun stuff you can play with in here, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call it there. Let's pop the hood, evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then we'll call it good. All right. So I don't know how mechanically savvy you are or aren't, but in either case, it's my belief that you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery, there's rust all over the metal pieces, it's probably a good sign you should ask some more questions. That being said, this looks great. Not a big surprise. Like I said, we already got it evaluated and they said the same thing. But still a good idea to just check for yourself, just so you know. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into more details, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any more questions, or there's anything more specific that you do want to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new truck.